Welcome to the webinar. I am beyond excited about this one. This one is going to be amazing. I can't wait to show you guys this. Now, before we get into the details, I want to intro the presenters and what we're going to talk about and kind of give you guys some background into how this came about because it's really cool. But first, let's do an audio test. Make sure that you can hear me. Just type a 1 in the chat box or say, yes, I can hear. Or also, you should be able to see. I'm waving at you. You should be able to see that. So let me know in the chat box. I just want to make sure that we are good to go. All right, awesome. Jeff, what's up, Jeff? Thanks. All right. Jess says we're good. Greg. Allie, okay, everybody is good. Okay, thanks guys for that feedback. Really appreciate it. Hey, I saw your message on Facebook the other day, Jim. So all good. Okay, cool. This is fun. A lot of names I recognize here. Thank you guys for jumping on tonight. Totally going to be worth your time. Like I said, you are in for a treat. So, what are we going to talk about? How do I even start? Right. So, this is something that I got a chance to see. I'll give you the background on this, but it's a brand new method. You've never seen this before. I've never seen anyone talking about this strategy. And the results that my buddy Nishant is getting with this are off the charts. And not only him, but he has since shown a few people how to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to dedicate someone to doing this strategy as well. Has been able to replicate his crazy results, and we're talking gigantic numbers and fantastic results. So something brand new you haven't seen before. Definitely want to pay attention to this. Now, so who's going to show us this method? Well, it's actually a good buddy of mine named Nishant. And Nishant actually, strangely enough, lives in the same town that I do. We're in a small town here in Missouri. There's very few other internet marketers and business owners, and we happen to be in the same town, which is really cool. Not only that, we work in the same building. So some of you may have seen the video kind of leading up to this webinar. We filmed it in one of my office spaces here. And so I'm actually really close with him. So the point is, went down to visit him just a few weeks ago. And we were just catching up, and he was explaining some of the new things that he's doing. He showed me this, and I was like, holy crap. I've never seen anyone do this, and especially do it like you're doing it. Would you mind coming on and showing my guys how to do this? And he's like, well, I've never really shown this publicly on a webinar or whatever, but I have shown some other people. He showed me the results they were getting, and I was like, dude, you have to come on. I want my people to see this. You guys are going to be blown away. So he agreed to do it. So we are very excited to have Nishant around. I've known him for, many, many years. He went to college here in my hometown with my brother, and that's kind of how we met. I wasn't even aware he was doing internet marketing until a few years back. So really cool to see him progress and have this system and just massively successful in so many areas. I mean, he's done all kinds of things with e-commerce, from Shopify to his own products to print on demand. He's got his own warehouse that does fulfillment on certain things. So he's very successful. So knows what he's doing. I'm really excited to have him on. Good buddy of mine. Like I said, I can literally just go down a couple of floors and knock on his door. So it was really cool that I did that, because now I'm able to bring this to you guys, and Nishant's going to be showing you some really cool stuff. Also with Nishant is another buddy of mine, Ricky, and they've done a lot of business together. Ricky is an expert in several things. We actually just got to hang out at a mastermind in Florida. It's been almost 2 months back now, I guess, and had a blast. He's an amazing guy and has been around. He's kind of a grandpa in the industry like me, been around for years and years, and is an expert at tons of things. So between the two of these guys, you are going to get some incredible content and some amazing strategies and something you haven't seen before. So I'm not going to keep yakking. It looks like I just want to give everybody about 5 minutes or so. It looks like we're about ready to get started here. So that being said, just please pay attention to this, guys. This is something that you can absolutely implement. We're going to implement it. I've seen the results that Nishant has been getting and the people that he's shown so far, just a handful of folks, and it's going to blow your mind. So I'm really excited about the strategy. Super easy. You don't need special skills you can be a brand new person and have success. If you're advanced, you can really roll this out quick. So just like we're going to do. Anyway, that being said, put away distractions. If you guys don't mind, give these two guys your undivided attention. They've been super nice to come on and share this. This is a treat, and we don't get to see things like this often. So please, ask questions in the chat box if you have any. We'll be here. They'll be here. We'll try to answer your questions. And that being said, I believe Ricky's going to kick it off. So I'm going to kick it over to Ricky. Dude, thanks so much for coming on. Nishant, I'll talk to you after the webinar. Guys, enjoy. Ricky, take it away.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Ricky Mateka. What's going on? What's up? Thank you, Luke, for that intro. Definitely had a really good time hanging out with you in Florida, kicking some really good knowledge. Just so you guys know, we had a mastermind in Florida that we were at, and we did it all up. So, guys, my name is Ricky Mateka. I've been online marketing for a long time. I've actually been in the industry since 2003. I met Nishant about 5-6 years ago. He's a really, really good buddy and friend of mine. And he literally crushes things. And what we got tonight for you is we're going to show you some amazing things that we're doing with Etsy. All right? So who's excited to learn that? Put a 1 in the chat box. I like to see a lot of engagement. Put a 1 in the chat box. There you go, Willie. Barbara, Sarah, Tim, Vince, okay, Bruce, Cynthia. All right, cool. If I don't get a lot of engagement, well, I may have to turn it back to Luke over there. He'll have to show his face again. All right, I think we're good to go. All right, so everybody can see the screen. Put a 10 in the chat box so you can see the screen. I'm going to expand it. so that you guys can see the first screen. And then you guys can see it. All right, so what you're looking at is what my good friend Nishant has done. Literally, I can't say by accident, but almost by accident. You'll learn a little bit about that more later in the training, okay? About $98,000 in a little less than 30 single days using Etsy, which when you do that type of money on a different platform, number one, without spending ads on Facebook ads, without having to deal with Shopify, without having to deal with fulfillment, and you get traffic right from Etsy, I mean, that's pretty noteworthy. When you say, put a yes in the chat box if you would say that's pretty noteworthy. Wow, I want to see a lot of yeses coming down the chat box. All right, we got Carol, we got Vince, we got Barry, Bruce, Sarah, Pat, Maurice, Vance, cool, Carolina. Awesome. All right, so I got a quick question to ask you. Is this webinar worth your time? Well, if you're going to spend time with me on a training for the next hour and some change, I want to let you see some of the, kind of comments I get. Like, Ricky, you're the effing man, brother. I made well over $10,000 from your teachers, man. I love learning from you. This other guy, Gregory Pomelo, he's on the right side over there. He said I helped his family so much. And I actually unmuted him on one of my webinars, and he said that we actually helped him save his house from foreclosure, which I thought was pretty cool. And honestly, the only way that you can do that type of stuff is when you teach things that actually freaking work. See, what you'll learn about me, guys, is that I am no fluff. I'll tell you how it is. Even if you don't like it, it's quite all right. All right? I mean, I just wanted to show you some stuff that you can take away, something you could do tonight, whether you, join our network or not. It's totally up to you. But by the time you're done with this training, okay, you're going to have what it takes to start working on Etsy. All right? But more importantly, here's some results from the blueprint. Now, I showed you that first screen of $98,000. But what if you could spark up another Etsy store, do the same exact thing that you did on the first store, and pull in $36,000 in under 7 weeks? I mean, how do you like that? And that's what we're going to teach you guys tonight. We're going to unreveal the curtain. We're going to lay it all down. So if you're not paying attention, you are bound to miss out. So I want you guys to pay attention. Now, another thing, is this training for you? Well, if you want a sustainable, scalable business that you can be proud to tell your family, but you have not been able to do so following other blueprints and you need a step-by-step, well, this is for you. If you're tired of buying multiple different products and they're not working for you, the methods are either outdated or don't work, well, this is for you. And if you want to get into e-commerce and actually have a real e-commerce business without having to spend money on inventory and wasting money on Facebook ads but not getting results, Shopify fees, 800 apps, and complicated tech, well, then you better pay attention because we're going to show you how to get onto a platform that is giving you all the tech and all the apps that you could possibly need. And if you want a simple lifestyle business that can be ran from anywhere, we get a lot of questions. Can I do this if I'm outside of the United States? Like if I'm in Australia, if I'm in the UK, if I'm in Africa, can I do this? Yes, this works wherever you have an internet connection and you're able to follow directions. So what if in the next 60 minutes, I'm going to show you how to tap into one of the fastest growing e-commerce platforms. We're going to show you how to 20x your money by something we call Etsy arbitrage. And we're also going to show you how to take a single product that already has value, but add things to it that you could sell with over 1,000% margin. Plus, what the hell is Etsy? I mean, put a 1 in the chat box if you heard of Etsy. Put a 2 in the chat box if you haven't heard of Etsy. Good. Well, you haven't heard of Etsy? It's okay. It's quite all right. You're going to learn tonight. Okay, because we're going to show you case studies of $27,000, $11,000, $7,000 in little amount of time, right? And there's a mixed crowd. Some people know what Etsy, some people don't know what Etsy is. Well, we're going to show you what Etsy is tonight for the people that don't know. And for the people that do know, if you're not selling on Etsy right now, here's the time to do it, and you got to get on. Plus, we're going to show you how to find premium, proven products that sell on Etsy, all right? And it sounds like something from a high school art class. Yes, it is an art, Maurice. It's a very, very nice art. It's called Selling E-commerce on a Big Platform. So I guess, guys, you want to do it because we're going to give you the blueprint today, all right? And I want you to understand that this requires no prior e-com marketing experience. I know I'd actually rather you didn't. There's no long learning curve or wait time to get profitable. I'm going to show you some student success later that's going to blow your mind. And you can do this as soon as tomorrow and get results, as long as you're an action taker and you want to work. And look, this works for any type of e-commerce product you can sell on Facebook. So that means that, if you could sell it on the Facebook timeline, you can sell it on Etsy. They have similar rules. So this is something that you can learn once, and then you can rinse and repeat for many different Etsy stores. As I showed you before, it's a duplication process. And it actually comes down to 3 different things. Having a hot, proven product to sell. We're going to show you that. A place to sell that product, not Shopify, not Facebook, but Etsy. And Etsy gets you the traffic. Think about that. Not having to really worry about Facebook ads for once and getting traffic on autopilot. We're going to show you how to do that too. So by the end of this call, you will have all these 3 things and you'll be ready to go. So, I mean, put a 1 if you're excited. This is something that you really want to do. I want to make sure that you're really excited about this because we're not even started yet. Okay, we got Vance, we got Barry, we got Morton, we got Bruce. Okay, oh, awesome. We got Carol, we got Pat. Cool. So Edmil, Alice, awesome. And look, for those of you in the crowd right now, we got a couple 100 people on. For those in the crowd, those who want to listen, well, Ken Mint's a good friend of mine too. And he's actually a really good buddy in the shots. He followed the shots training, was able to do $11,000 in 2 months. And we're actually going to reveal the product he was selling. How about them apples? Those who listened, okay, Phil did $7,000 in 11 days in Etsy. All right? So, I mean, if you're willing to listen to the strategy and understand, understand what we're doing, you're going to know how to do what we do, and that's what we want, right? So you're going to see today the $7,000 in 11 days student case study that Nishant has never revealed to the public before. So he actually wants you to steal it from him. So if you're willing to pay attention, you're going to see exactly the products and what they had to do that. Okay, the $11,000 custom necklace case study. We're going to show you some cool things that you probably didn't think you could do with necklaces that made $11,000. Plus, we're going to show you a $27,000 in 30-day case study selling weird metal art, okay? And we're going to show you how you can do the same even if you think you couldn't do this. But like I said before, we want to find value-added products that sell with over 1,000% margin. And the most important thing is I want you to see how you can do this with total confidence. All right? And you know what? Why learn Etsy right now? Why maybe get off Shopify if it's not working for you? It's because it's really important. Facebook advertising costs and even Google advertising costs have skyrocketed. And, as literally a lot of people are pushing the same, crap on Facebook, it actually is a recipe for disaster because the competition gets more fierce. Margins get more small. The audience gets more fatigued, what they call it, and you end up spending a lot more money than you should. And it's actually simpler than ever to build a massive Etsy business, but only when you know what to look for and how to focus your energy and efforts in doing so. And for one lucky winner that pays attention, I got an ethical bribe. I'm going to give you a $200 shiny bill right to your PayPal account, but you must stay to the end. Is that a deal? Put a deal in the chat box if that is a deal to you. And I want to see a lot of deals. I mean, I want to see, and the way this is going to work, so you guys know, is I'm going to do it kind of like a Jeopardy quiz at the end. So that means you need to pay attention because I'm going to ask something that's going to be a little hard. And the first person that gets it is going to be a person that's been paying attention. All right? And you know why I do this type of stuff? Is because I want you to pay. I'm actually paying you to pay attention. And the reason I do that is because we're going to give you some education tonight, whether you like it or not. So we got Carol, Alice, Jimbo, Henry, Morton, Annette, Barry, Susanna, Perry, John. Awesome. Well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Ricky Matega. I've generated over 16 million online since 2013. I'm actually a software developer. I have 18 years software development experience. I built a lot of software platforms, especially for other people in the industry as well. I love traffic, so I'm not allergic to traffic. I've been doing media buying since 2007, and I can automate almost pretty much anything online. Okay, so if you have a business model, well, guess what? I like to figure out ways to make software make our lives easier, and that's something I'm actually going to show you later. Automation, baby. All right, and by helping people and really giving value to the world, you get cool things. I mean, I got a handwritten letter to my mailbox saying that, man, I have to let you know that you're a badass mofo. And I say that with up appreciation and respect. I believe that the online marketing industry needs more marketers like you. Straight shooter, no bullshit, real, and speaks from the heart. And he's one of the guys that actually got into one of my first platforms that I sold online. That actually I spent. You actually can see the platform actually later. I'll show you that stuff. All right. So what I like to do is I like to do cool things. Just buy, my family some, nice cars. I go speak at events, around the U.S. I was in the Mandalay Bay in Vegas teaching webinar strategy. I was in San Diego teaching e-commerce strategy. I kind of even felt it was pretty damn cool that Tampa Bay Brewing Company in Florida made me my own beer. It was called Mateka Flocka, a barley wine, which is pretty damn cool. So I must have been helping some people over there too as well. And that's what you do when you give back to the car. I said to the car because I was in the car. You give back to the world. You get things in return. Yeah, the kid's car is cool, right? She was chilling in that thing, right? So I want to introduce you to the man, the myth, the legend, Nishant Bajwa, and why you should be listening to him. He's been doing e-commerce since 2013. Straight out his one-bedroom apartment he started, but then ended up selling over $15 million worth of e-commerce product online, which is pretty damn amazing. And I've watched him through his journey. He's the first person to sell over $100,000 in print-on-demand products on Etsy in less than 30 days. Featured in Forbes magazine, guest speaker, Nishant, unlike me, he travels international around the world speaking, and he's a consultant for companies like Shopify, Gear Launch, and Gear Bubble. So I want to introduce you to Nishant, and I want Nishant to tell me a little bit about his cute son right there and everything else.
Man, hey guys, this is Nishant, and seriously, thank you so much for being here. Ricky, I think you pretty much covered everything that you could about me, but what I want to tell you guys is this. When I started online about 5 years ago, like I didn't really start because I wanted to, buy mansions and, Lamborghinis. All that stuff is cool. All that stuff is great. And actually, a lot of my friends have it. My whole thing was I just wanted to buy back my time. My son, he is a special needs kid. And when he got diagnosed, I realized how fragile the life is. And I was working a corporate job at that time in Florida, and I realized that there's a better way. There's a better way to live. And fortunately, I had found out about the online marketing, and that basically led me to make this a decision of quitting my job and trying to do this online marketing thing full time. And my goal was to just make $4,500 a month, because that's what I used to get after taxes. And I was like, if I could make $4,500 a month, that will allow me to pay my bills, take care of my family, and still be able to, basically pay my bills and be able to spend time with my kid and my family. And that kind of led me to this path where I went and did some pretty cool things, and changed a lot of lives in the process. A lot of students all over the world. And to me, that's what it's all about. So what I'm going to share with you guys today is something that I have learned, and I feel like if this is the last presentation I would ever do, I want to make it the best presentation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share something that's working right now in the Etsy space, something that has allowed not only us to go from not only knowing anything about the platform to making $136,000 in less than 7 weeks. This is something that you could go start implementing right after this webinar, and you will start seeing the results. That's how confident I am. Because to me, what you're doing is you're giving me the most precious thing that you have, which is your time. And I want to be very respectful of that. I want to make sure that when you get off this webinar, you're going to be talking about this webinar for a long time. You're going to be talking about Luke, how cool it was for him to bring us, and you're going to be talking about us, about the content we're going to share with you guys. So take a lot of notes and make sure you go and implement what we teach you, because I can promise you guys it is life-changing content. And as we will show you towards the end of this webinar, you will see how it's already changing so many lives. So with that said, if you guys are excited to get started, let me know in the chat box. Give me excited or a hell yeah in the chat box, and we'll just go ahead and start showing you some pretty cool content.
Yeah. Of course, guys, this decided John. We got Susan, Bob, Ali, Barry, Emmanuel, Carol. Awesome, guys. So look, here's the agenda for today's training. Nishan is a literal master of scaling e-commerce, so you're in very good hands from learning from him to millions of dollars. And this is why we brought him on to show you what he does right now with Etsy. We are going to nosedive into the exact process he uses to 20x his e-com business by using Etsy. Plus, we're going to show you case studies making thousands of dollars using Etsy. So this is something that you need to pay attention to. But I have a quick legal talk disclaimer to say right now. Please understand that our results and the results we show you are not reflective of typical results, and we in no way guarantee you will get similar results. Everything taught in this call requires work. It requires focus, and it's completely up to the individual and are impacted but not limited to your background, experience, and work ethic. Most people who start businesses fail because of consistent effort and consistent action. And as you can see, my client was acting in self-defense. That vacuum came after him with malicious intent. And you know what? I want you guys to understand that this ain't a get-rich-quick type of program. If you're ready to put your knuckle grease in and get busy, get to work, and really dominate things, then this is for you. And I can guarantee this. You will see the exact tactics that we use to generate these type of results. And it's a proven fact. We already helped hundreds of people exceed 5 to 6 figures with e-commerce marketing, whether it be Shopify, ClickFunnels, affiliate marketing, Etsy. Now we're doing Etsy. So, I mean, guys, you're in good hands. And we are literally going to give you exactly what we do right now so you can follow in this training. So, Nishan, are you ready? I'm going to pass you the screen. And, you know what I'm saying? Get ready, guys, because we're going to show you some amazing stuff.
Yes, sir. I was born ready. I'm excited to share. See a lot of excited people here.
All right, there we go. Boom. You got the screen, buddy.
Awesome. There you go. Show my screen. All right, guys. So if you can see my screen, just let me know in the chat box. Just give me a 1 in the chat box so I know you guys can see my screen, and we'll go ahead and get started.
Yeah,
okay,
awesome. Sarah, John, Annette, Emmanuel, Bruce. Yep, everyone can see your screen.
All right, great. Awesome. So, guys, look, here's what I want to do. Like I said before, you guys are giving me the most precious thing that you have, which is your time. Like, we can all make money back. We can never make time back. So for 1 hour, just 1 hour, give give me an hour, give yourself an hour to work on your business with me, and I can promise you this would be one of the most productive hours of your career. And as Ricky's already mentioned, this is not a get rich quick scheme, and we don't want any negative people. If you think that people are always on webinars to kind of get you or to sell you something, if you are always skeptical about things like that, you might as well leave the webinar right now, because we're going to be sharing a lot of cool content, and we want to make sure we have the right people who are actually going to use it and not just sit through the webinar. So with that said, I want to tell you guys about how I actually stumbled upon Etsy, because I think that's a very fascinating story in itself. I've been doing Shopify and e-commerce sales for the last 4 or 5 years, and what really happened was my stores, even though they were making a couple $100,000 a month in sales, they stopped making any profit. Matter of fact, I was paying for my own savings to continue to run that, because the ad costs on Facebook just kept going up and up and up, and it got to a point where we were literally just running ourselves out of the business. So we knew we had to change things. And the only thing that kept me going at that time was I had this monthly membership where we basically had a 6-figure a month t-shirt business with me and a partner of mine. And that was what was keeping the other operation afloat. And unfortunately, we ended up losing our merchant account. And what happened was, all of a sudden, we're basically having to pay these 15 people who worked for us, take care of the business and everything, and we did not have any income stream. So we had to figure things out very, very quickly. And that's how we started looking into other platforms, and that's what led me to Etsy. And once we figured out how big this platform was, I mean, Etsy has 40 million plus premium buyers, 40 million plus people who spend a lot of money on items, because they're the premium buyers, and they like spending money on very nice things. They spend money almost like $35 in t-shirts and things like that. So when we found out about this platform, we knew we've stumbled upon a honey hole, and we started doing them some pretty crazy numbers here. So that's basically what I want to share with you, the processes that led us to do really well on this platform. And like I said, hopefully you guys will take a lot of notes and be able to do that for yourself. So the result, my first $100,000 day in $100,000 30-day period on Etsy. And the crazy part was that while previously we were running ads on Facebook, in order to make, let's say, $100,000 with Facebook ads, we would have to spend anywhere from $30,000 to $50,000 in ads. With Etsy, my ad spend was almost non-existent. So, and that was the crazy part, because what really what surprised me was how much buyer traffic is there on Etsy without having to spend a ton of money on advertising. So that's what I love about this method. That's what I love about this platform, because anybody, it doesn't matter if you have experience or not, anybody can just come learn about this platform and start making some crazy amount of sales, because of the fact that you don't have to depend upon paid advertising to make this whole thing work. So yeah, that's basically what we're going to be sharing with you today. And if you guys are ready, I see some people saying no sound. So if you can't hear me, give me a yes in the chat box. If you are ready with your notepads out, with your pens out, let me know ready in the chat box, and boom, we're about to go live.
Awesome. Yeah, a bunch of people are ready.
Looks like people can hear me. Awesome. All right, guys. So look, what I want to do, as I promised you guys, is I want to show you guys the Etsy arbitrage. I know you guys love arbitrage. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a very cool way to just take anything that you could get for very, very cheap and then turn it on, flip it on Etsy for like 30, 40 times the money. So what I like to do is actually show a live example, not just, show some slides. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually show you some slides. So basically what I want to do is I want to show you guys how much money is there to be made in these items. And that's just one of probably 10, 15,000 different items that you can sell following a very specific formula that we teach our students.
Hey guys, you hear the screen? I think the shot went
thing
out.
called the karma necklace.
The shot, you broke up a little bit, buddy. Hey guys, can you hear me? Put one in the chat box if you can hear me. Sometimes, this is what happens with live webinars. You gotta be prepared for it. All right, everybody can hear me. Nishant may be having some technical difficulties. All right, so as he comes back on, I'll explain what he's doing, okay? Basically, what he's doing right now, he's going to Etsy, and we're going to start researching products. Oh, Nishant, you back?
Yes. Yeah, I have no idea why I can, these guys couldn't hear me.
Good.
But that's fine.
This is good. Let's keep it moving.
Awesome. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to show you guys a cool necklace. So you see this necklace over here. There's a lot of different ones. Some people selling cheaply, some people selling a little more expensive. I like this one. If you see, they have 2,800 reviews. That means they probably have 10,000 sales. So let's take a look at these sales. Oh, wow.
Amazing.
Damn, they have like almost 24,000 sales. Now, here's the thing. Here's where it actually gets really interesting. And here's where you guys will see how to just make crazy money with this. You see, this is $31 right here. And if we do just a regular sterling silver one, 15 inches, blah, 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 we add it to the cart. Let's see. Okay, $37, right? So you guys see that these people are selling thousands of these for $37, right? Now, here's where it actually gets really interesting. You go to AliExpress. How many of you guys have actually heard about AliExpress? So you go to AliExpress, you go look for Karma necklace. And again, or maybe I'm spelling like Floyd Mayweather today. I can't even spell to save my life.
Don't feel bad, I can't either.
Okay.
But we know how to make things happen. That's what's the important part.
Yeah, yeah. So you see over here, we go and look for the Karma necklace, and boom, $1.15, $1.23, 82 cents, 91 cents. So you could go and sell thousands of these every year. I mean, there's people that are already doing it, right? There's people that are already doing it, and you could go and get it for under $1, guys. And that is the type of opportunity that is there on Etsy. And again, it's kind of like the wild, wild west right now, because nobody really knows about this opportunity. You guys are one of the very first people to even hear about this thing, because we've never taught it to anybody except for like the very first group of students we took on. And these guys are having crazy success because it is such an open market right now. So you basically go find a really cool product like this. And again, we have a very specific research process that we teach our students, that they basically are able to go and find these really crazy products that sell for so much money, and then they could go and buy them for like pennies on the dollar. So if you guys would like to do just basically this crazy flip where you could just take a $1 product and turn that into a $37 sale, let me know a hell yeah in the chat box. I want to see how many people are excited about this.
Yeah. Carol, we got Maurice, Carol, Bruce, A, Leslie, Martin, John, Henry, Linda, yeah, Nishant. I mean, this is amazing stuff, what you could do when you learn from the right people, right?
But that's actually a very small tip of the iceberg, guys. I've got something really, really cool to share with you. I got a lot more to share with you. So I hope you guys are ready for that. So that's just one example of what you can do with Etsy. And again, when you stack things, when you start doing like 5 of these items, all of a sudden you're making like $1,000, $2,000, $500 a day in profit. And that's what some of our students do. So what I want to do is I want to tell you guys about this really cool case study that one of my students, Kenman, basically was able to do. And what you see here to the left of your screen is this necklace that these people are selling for $25 right now, like on sale. Typically with shipping and everything, this is about $30. And what my student Kenman did was, again, based upon the research process that we showed him, he went and got these same products, the exact same products, the custom necklaces for $7, guys. So if you know that you could go and find an item for $7 and sell thousands of these every year for $25, would you do that? Or would you be like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't like money. Right? There you go. A lot of people want to do that. And let me actually show you how a lot of people do that. So I'm actually going to go and show you a live example of that again, because like I said, I like to not just talk about it. We're from the show me state. We actually like to show people how to do this. So here's the thing, guys. Custom name necklace. Because anybody could just put some slides on, and anybody could just BS you into believing what they want you to believe. But proof is where it's all at, right? So you see over here, right? 1,641 reviews. That means these guys probably have at least 8,000 sales. Let's see how many sales they got. You just go click on the store name, and 17,000 sales in literally less than 2 years. 17,000 sales. And if you do a simple math, let's just say you only make $20 a sale. That's a $340,000 profit. Not sales. Sales are over $500,000. That's a $340,000 just in profit in 2 years. I don't know about you guys, but I know $340,000 in 2 years is life-changing money for most people on this planet. Like, if I could show you guys, which I really hope that I get to do that for you guys, if I could show you guys how to do that, right? What would that mean for you guys? Like, how would that change your life? I want to hear some stories. Like, I want to see what that would do for you guys.
Like, I mean, would you like pay your rent? Would you like go on vacation? Like, what would you do? What would you do with that kind of money? I would cry. Aw. Well, let's do it.
Yep. And that's what we're gonna do, guys. That's what we're gonna do. Like, we're gonna show you, and all this stuff. Here's the cool part, guys. You can actually go and do it yourself too. And that's why I take a lot of pride in these webinars, because we try to teach people the actionable stuff, the stuff that they could go and do it right now. And that is what it's all about, making sure you guys walk away from this webinar knowing that you learned something really cool. And actually, we're going to show you how to take it to the whole another level. So what I want to do next is actually want to share this $7,000 in 11 days case study. Now, I know compared to like $340,000 or in 2 years, or $136,000 in 7 weeks, it's not a lot of money. But hey, $7,000 when I started out, that was still life-changing, and I hope it is still life-changing. I know it is life-changing money for a lot of people. So I want to share the exact product, the exact way we targeted, and basically the results of that. So this is a case study of my student Phil. By the way, this is not Phil, because Phil is not that cute, to be honest with you. So this was basically his very first experience. This is the very first experience he had in the print-on-demand world with Etsy. He made $7,000 in his first 11 days, and the best part, all of that was hands-free. All he literally did was copy-paste, uploaded some designs. Literally, if you can upload a file on the internet, like if you've ever attached a file to an email, it's literally as simple as that to upload your design. All he did was upload designs. We handled all the fulfillment for him. We did everything else for him. And here's the results: $7,000 in 11 days. And this is actually how he did it. So the exact same product that you see on your screen, the regional manager and assistant to the regional manager, this is what he sold around the Father's Day. Now, how many of you guys actually get this reference? Do you guys know where this is from? If you do, let me know in the chat box. I want to see how many people are actually familiar with this shirt and this onesie set. Let's see. Nope. It's
a U.S. show. I'll give you a hint. It's a U.S. show.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of people don't know about this. Okay, well, this is actually off of a TV show called The Office. Yeah, Bruce got it. Bruce got it. Yeah. Bruce, that's awesome, man. And again, it's very clean, a very simple design. Literally, I think he paid like $5 to get this design on Fiverr. So very simple, everything. He targeted Father's Day related keywords on Etsy. And again, you can put all these keywords in your listing. Very, very simple process. if you could do the copy paste, if you could follow directions, you could do this. We targeted the Father's Day gifts under 30 because, again, we have a very specific research process. Not everybody knows it. So we taught it to Phil, and Phil followed the process, and then he figured out that the Father's Day gifts under $30, that particular keyword was getting a lot of traffic and sales. So instead of us just going and fighting for traffic on Father's Day, we just targeted Father's Day gifts under $30, and boom, we started getting a lot of sales. We also figured out the first Father's Day and the Father's Day onesies were also some very, very powerful keywords. And again, we hope we get to teach you guys how to do that. Like, we have a very specific process that we use. So when Phil used that process, he was able to find out about these keywords, and that's all he did. All he did was create a listing, put these keywords in his listing, sat back and watched the sales explode. And that is the type of ability you guys would have on Etsy. So do you guys think this is cool so far? Do you guys think that if you knew how to do this, you could actually make some life-changing money?
Yes. Put a cool in the chat box. We got Milo, Vance, Carol, Moll, Kenny. Wow, some so fans. William, John, Bruce, Susan, Lisa, Nishant.
Awesome. But if you guys thought that we're going to stop here, well, guess what? We're not. Like I said, we're going to make sure you guys walk away from this completely mind blown. So what I want to do next is share this amazing case study of how we did $27,000 with a single product, and an amazing story about that. So what you see on your screen is basically a metal art that we sell and fulfill. And we actually have a production facility here in Missouri where we actually make all these things, not only for ourselves, but also for the nobody else has this product. Nobody else has the ability to do what we are able to do, which is basically these customizations on canvases and metal art. So what we did was we launched this metal art because we thought, the police families would really like this product. And we did about $1,500 in sales. And during our research, we found out that there are so many other categories of people that would actually like to have the exact same product, not the police design, but a different twist on it. And we said, okay, let's do this. Let's go ahead and try to basically implement that and see what happens. And the results was we turned this $1,500 per month sale product into $27,000, which is, I don't even know how many times over it is, but it's pretty cool. So what we did was we found out that the housewarming gifts were very popular. So we said, okay, what we're going to do is, instead of just having the police image in the mock-up, we'll add some mock-ups of, quotes on the kitchen, people's pictures, things like that. And we did that. And we added some mock-ups of graduation, people graduating. And because we found out that the graduation gifts were also something that people were really looking for and look for on Etsy, we found out that the custom metal sign, that particular keyword, it was one of those keywords where it didn't have a lot of traffic, but it had a lot of purchases. So we said, okay, we're going to do that. We started doing the custom wedding signs. And again, all of what I'm telling you guys about, all of that is completely automated. So you can sell all these things, like you can sell custom wedding signs, custom pet pictures, custom metal signs, all these things without ever having to touch it, without ever having to make it, without ever having to deal with like tracking number and all these things. So that's what we did. We figured out all these hidden keywords, following our specific research method, and boom, that $1,500 month sale product turned into a $27,000 per month selling product. And that is how we were able to just take it to a whole another level. And I want to show you guys something. I mean, I'm sure you guys have already seen how powerful these techniques are, how powerful, like how life-changing these things are, right? And this is somebody who just posted today in our group. I mean, this is the person. Let me actually read this for you. Hey all, I have fallen a bit behind because the past 3 days I have been super busy implementing the research Nishant discussed in video 1. It is paying off. 3 days ago, huge traffic flowed into my Etsy store. Just a little motivation to let you know Etsy is where it's at. Not where I want to be, but getting there. And look at this right here. $5,700. And this is this month. Like we're only on the 8th day of this month. I mean, if you would like to know the strategies that can allow somebody, I mean, you could just tell basically not getting much traffic at all to go and make $5,700 in 8 days. Give me a hell yeah in the chat box.
I mean, guys, that just came in 8 hours ago. 8 hours ago, guys. I mean, think about that.
Yep. And that's the crazy part, guys. It can go from 0 to 100 so quickly. I mean, you can see it on your screen. Matter of fact, I could actually pull up the exact post in our Facebook group too. I'm sure there is a lot of engagement on that now. But it's basically, guys, what we do is we basically make sure that all our students are super, super successful. And that's because when you guys are successful, we're successful. So if you are ready, what I want to do is I want to actually also tell you about these results. So basically, that's the exact same process we follow, the process that we taught Susan, the process that we teach all our students. And that's the exact same process that allowed us to go from not knowing anything about the platform to making $136,000 in under 7 weeks. So if you are ready to do this yourself, give me a ready in the chat box. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand this to Ricky, and he will tell you more about how you guys can do that for yourself too. So give me ready in the chat box.
Yeah, we got Morton, John, Susan, Milo, Bruce, John, Beverly, Vance, Helen. I mean, guys, this is amazing stuff. We know what we're talking about. And I'm going to show you right now a literal roadmap to a 5- and 6-figure business. Well, you start with a product, whether it be the print on demand, like, you know, what Phil did, or the physical product like Kenman did. And you list it up on Etsy using a specific research formula that Nishan has crafted to do $136,000. And you list it up there pretty fast. You follow the rest of Nishan's training. You make sales just like that $5,700. And then you repeat the process over and over and over. And like I showed you before, you can do this for multiple stores. And this is why you need to commit to getting e-commerce right now. This is the only form of marketing that's not going anywhere. I mean, I built my first e-commerce site. Now, I'm a developer. I actually built one from scratch in 2005. You have 100% complete control, and this is a real business that you can be proud of. You can basically do every single day. You can do it in your spare time. You can build employees around, and Nishan is willing to give you a proven process, an exact roadmap that is actually successful. And it can be done from anywhere in the world, no matter if you're from the US or not. So look, like I just said, you could decide how much time you want to put into this. And this is definitely a 6 to 7 figure scalable business. You've seen 28,000 sales, 17,000 sales. Even if that took you 2 years, so what? You need to start right now. So I have some questions for you guys. Is this 30 days simple? Well, can you find an already super hot product, following our training? I mean, put a yes in the chat box. If you can find a super hot product following our training. I mean, we just showed you some super hot products. Milo, Carol, John, Emmanuel, Barbara, Leslie, yeah, Beverly, Bruce, Vance, of course. Is this 30 days simple? Could you easily create an Etsy store at zero cost? No more Shopify fees, monthly fees with Shopify. No more monthly fees with Etsy. I mean, with apps. No more monthly fees or Facebook ad spend. Get excited, guys, because this is what you're stepping into. Is this 30 days simple? Well, could you easily follow Nishan's proven and guided training to get sales on Etsy? Put a 5 in the chat box if that's you. Put a 5 in the chat box if that's you. It's Beverly, Milo, Vance, Emmanuel, Cynthia, John, Bruce, Sarah, Alice, Susan, Kenneth, Wolfgang, Leslie. Well, guess what? Who wants to get this done within the next 30 days? I want it to sink into your head right now, because you have 2 choices. And Morton says, I do. Choice number 1, you could do this on your own. Spend another year testing and learning online marketing strategies. probably losing more money. I mean, I lost plenty of money online marketing. Okay, I've been in this industry for a long time. And probably maybe get this right in the next 6 months. Or should we go for option number 2? Okay, get it right within the next 30 days. And Barbara says, I want your help. Being coached and directed by someone who has successfully done this. Your time to drop Facebook paid ads, drop Shopify nonsense, skip the massive cash loss, and skip the wasted time. Put a number 2 in the chat box if that's you. Because if I was in your shoes right now, I'd be like, my whole sneaker would be on the number 2. I'd be pushing it down so hard, right? Well, I want to welcome you to Marketplace Profits, okay? This is a private entry event, the most complete Etsy domination course ever released to date. And I actually don't even know of one before this. If you're a beginner, we're going to show you a step-by-step how to get everything set up, and then you will see how to get your first sale fast and scale to 100 sales plus within your first 60 days. She did 218 sales. She already blew us away. And if you're a veteran and you got some Etsy experience, we want to show you how to turn your stores that you're doing right now into top sellers. Stuff that gets ranked even easily. Because, look, a lot of things that Etsy does is ranked based on SEO. So you're going to learn a little bit of that too. And don't be scared, because it's very simple with the research formulas and keyword tactics and the tools we're going to show you. Now listen, this is the most complete arsenal of coaching software ever assembled for Etsy advertising, and we want you in. So I want to welcome you and tell you what's included to the Marketplace Profits mentorship program. So you're going to get detailed videos showing you everything to be successful. These are over-the-shoulder videos, giving you a 30,000-foot view, giving you an over-the-shoulder approach on research, strategy, setup, and more. You're going to get 1,000 t-shirt designs that you can use right now, 1,000 canvas and metal art designs. So remember we showed you the $27,000 case study? Well, what if we gave you 1,000 designs to work with off the bat? And Rice, if you're a beginner, you're in the perfect place. And exclusive access to canvas and metal art fulfillment. Now, what does that mean? No one has this. See, Nishant has a warehouse out in Missouri, and he does fulfillment for these canvas and metal art wall pieces. Well, you're going to get access to that being part of a member of the Marketplace Profits membership program. Plus, you're going to get full mastermind and coaching access. We have a really, really active group, which we took in the first set of students. As you can see, we're already having success. And this should really, really excite you. You are getting 8 weeks of live implementation training. So we're going to walk you through each module as you progress through the course. We're going to give you implementation calls for quick results so that we're going to get on. Okay, actually, I'll tell you the meat and potatoes right now, guys. We are building a store from scratch, and we are getting it to profit live in front of your face. And that's what you're going to see. So you get the live mentoring, help, and guided advancement, and these real-life examples that you can use to scale. So not only do you get the group and the live training, I got something right now that's going to knock your socks off. Ready? Remember I told you early in the training, if you were here, I said automation is the only key to your success. Well, I've been working on a system called Slingly, okay, for the past 3 years. And I'm willing to do something crazy for you guys. For the first 20 people that actually join the Marketplace Profits program, I'm going to give you 1 year free of Slingly. So what is Slingly? It's done for you print on demand. We have mugs, we have boots, we have zipper hoodies, we got crew neck fleeces, we got pillows, we got women's high heels, we got flip-flops. Everything done for you and plus auto fulfilled. Actually, guys, there's over 17,000 designs in the system since 2015, loaded for you to sell. And remember I said automation is the key to your success? Well, 1 click to Etsy, painless deployment. I mean, all you need to do is come here, you pick the product you want to sell, And we got products in multiple niches. You choose Etsy. You choose your shop that you want to sell it on. You set your price that you want to sell it for. It uploads to your listing manager. All the shipping is done for you. All the descriptions are done for you. All the images are done for you. Everything is done for you and auto-fulfilled. And this is what it looks like on the Etsy store. And I'm going to show you in real time later during the Q&A. And Susanna says, wow, that's great. And the great thing with Slingly is that you can create as many products as you want. So don't be afraid. You can create as many products as you want, and then you literally upload your design. So we're giving you 1,000 designs, premium designs. You can upload them, and you can create hoodies. You can create whatever you want, any product that we support. Okay, so hold on one sec. Let me move this over here. All right, so I want to show you what Patrick had to say about Slingly.
Hey, just wanted to make this quick video thanking Ricky and his team with Slingly. It has changed the e-commerce world as far as I'm concerned. It's easy to add products. Their designs are top of the line. I mean, a lot of the designs you can find in Slingly, you can't find anywhere else because they make them just for you. They test them and they sell. I mean, literally they give you an audience and say, sell this shirt to these people, and it does. So I don't know why you wouldn't want to be a part of that. I would have paid $5,000 for this program if he asked that much for it. It's really that good. So any price you can get in, I'd get in right away. Keep up the good work, everybody. I'm looking forward to making a lot more money with Slingly.
All right, guys, you're going to meet Patrick. He's going to be in my Slingly groups as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you 1 year absolutely free. That's only for the first 20 people that take action. So if you're an action taker, you're going to be pleased. And for the price, okay, to get into Marketplace Profits is a one-time price of $997. This is the most complete Etsy blueprint, software, and fulfillment package to date. Plus, you're going to get all the bonuses, the 1,000 t-shirt designs, the 1,000 metal art designs, the 8 weeks of live implementation training. Those are bonuses, right? And I want you to be totally satisfied because this is a risk-free opportunity. We're putting our money where our mouth is. Okay, you're going to get a straight-up stupid 35-day action-based guarantee. That's 5 weeks to take massive action with us. Okay, as long as you plan on using the course, you got 35 days to try this out. And if you're not getting the results, you can get a completely risk-free refund guarantee. And we want to work with you to make sure that you're having success. Because look, your success is our success. The more that you sell on Etsy, the results that we give you from the tactics and the training that you're getting access to risk-free right now is something that we want you to, look, put it this way. The more you sell with Slingly, the more you sell in the Sean's Fulfillment, the better we can play our designers, the better we can play our employees, we can pay our designers and whatnot. So your success is our success. I mean, look, literally, guys, this just happened. Okay, Jennifer was 8 hours ago. Stan came in 13 hours ago with 10 sales on his store already. Okay, and literally, he just started from the second group that we showed this to. So look, the only true way to lose is not hopping on this zero risk investment for your future. Because guys, Etsy and e-commerce is not going nowhere. As long as you're willing to work the system, you're going to get results. Now, like I said before, my disclaimer, I can never guarantee you're going to get the same results. But I can guarantee that if you follow our tactics, follow our research methods, and follow our guided implementation training, you will be on the way. So let's get this real. Okay, let's get real right now with each other, and let's break this down. I mean, Barbara, can you actually do this? Can you pick the right products? Put a yes in the chat box. I mean, we showed you how to pick the right products, but like, if we give this information out for free, I mean, what do you think we do in our members area? Bruce says yes to all. Can you do Etsy like us? Put a yes in the chat box if you are confident that you can do Etsy like us. Leslie says yes. Vance says yes. Barbara says yes to all. Can you run Etsy stores just like us? We're going to show you the ins and outs all about Etsy. And what you guys got to understand, it's like a done for you Shopify platform that's ready to go with all the apps, all the bells and whistles ready to market. Okay? And digging into my piggy. And can you get immediate help? Well, if you join our mentorship program, you will get immediate help. If you try to do this on your own, you will get probably no help. All right? So I'm going to give you the link right now and drop it in the chat box. Okay? Here's the link on your screen. I'm going to put it right in the chat box. All right? So go there. There is only 20 spots, guys. 20 spots to get in to Marketplace Profits one time and get the Slingly 1 year free. Now, if you do not make the spots, that's quite all right, okay? Because I can still do something with Slingly, but it's not going to be as good as this right now for the first 20 people, all right? So look, let me show you what happens when you click that link. You click this one link, okay? It brings you over here, okay, to a page. Very, very simple process, okay? It's the Marketplace Profits program. Okay, all you have to do is you pay a one-time fee of $997. And look, guys, this is my real email address over here. If you want to contact, if you have any kind of questions, any concerns, please let me know. I'm more than happy to answer them. All right, you can use a credit card or your PayPal account. Very simple checkout process. Once you're in the system, you're going to get immediate access, and you're going to be given a link to get Slingly 1 year free. But that link will be taken away if you're not running 20 spots. It's programmed like that. So go to the link and go get it. I'm going to put it in the chat box one more time. 20 spots to get in. All right. Put that in right now. Okay, let me get the link. Put it in the chat box so you guys have it. There we go. All right. So let me go back to the presentation. So I get a lot of questions, okay, from students that, have, pretty much similar concerns. Well, will this work for me if I'm like a total beginner? I mean, will this work for me if I'm foreign? Will this work for me if I'm old or young? Will this work if I'm shy, probably not good at selling? I mean, well, here's Kenman.
Hey, it's Kenman, and I've been involved with e-commerce now for 5 years. I wanted to try something new, so I decided to sell some things on Etsy, and I tried and failed, and eventually I decided to call up my friend Nishan. Got some coaching from him, and in the first month of implementing his coaching, I was able to make $3,000. In my second month, I made about $10,000, and the biggest month I've had so far, I've sold over 10,000 items, and that's really exciting. But what's more exciting than that is because of my ability to be able to make money online and everything I've learned from Nishan over the years, I now live in Puerto Rico. So it's just that laptop lifestyle. I'm very, very blessed and thankful. And, if you get a chance to learn any Etsy training or any type of e-commerce training from Nishan, I highly recommend it. And if you guys come down to Puerto Rico, look me up. All right, peace.
And I know Kevin for a nice number of years, and Nishan took him under the wing and really, really helped him out. And look, I mean, he's been in e-commerce, like doing Shopify and stuff like that. It was successful there. However, he was not successful with Etsy. Nishan cracked the code with it, and he's willing to train you guys on it now. And what about the course? That's another question I get. Will the course be updated? Will the course be continued? Look, guys. You could do this with as little as an hour a day. Now, I recommend that you guys do a lot more than an hour a day, especially if you have it. And you could do this because, honestly, you're going to watch us do it. You have 8 weeks of live coaching to keep you accountable. See, one of the things that are very, very, paramount to your success is having this live type of training. We're going to get on, and we're going to show you over the shoulder what we do. So not only are you going to get the videos giving you all the success of how to do it with Etsy, you're also going to have us walking you through the process. And what about fulfillment? Well, fulfillment is already taking care of you, Vance. All right? So you don't have to even touch any product when it comes to the print-on-demand space. All right? So all you got to do is go to slingly.io/KROC. That's slingly.io/KROC. And then you can get in right now. It's right in the chat box. Just click the link and let's get moving. You're gonna have full access immediately after purchase. So as soon as you make your purchase, you'll be able to get right into the members area and start diving into the content. You'll get the group link so you can join our secret group and then be part of that too as well. And what about our 35-day action-based refund guarantee? Well, that's just that. If you're willing to take action, you're literally only at a risk of losing a bit of time. So honestly, guys, the only true risk here is losing the bonuses in the price, because I guarantee we are going to raise the price to $1,497 to $2,000 as we progress. And plus another year of trying to do this on yourself. Maybe you want to go back to the Shopify game and waste some more money there. Up to you. Or the ability to have this working in pretty much less than 30 days. You've seen Jennifer. That was less than 30 days. So look, this is to put this in, perspective, okay? If you want to do this on your own, doing shirt designs, those 1,000 shirts I'm going to give you, or maybe Slingly with 17,000 designs. 70,000. Think about that. Ridiculous amounts of money. Canvas art. Even my fulfillment guy doesn't do the metal art, okay? Fulfillment. Well, you have to make these deals if you really want to get the best rates, or you get pretty much stuck with high fulfillment. So let's put a price tag of about $1,000 on that. You're not going to get Slingly, no automation, okay? And Beverly's in, paid, get me started. Thanks, Beverly. I haven't even checked the spots. I guarantee we already went through a couple of spots. But I was really going to put this into perspective. Literal over-the-shoulders and over-the-shoulder answers to your questions? Probably not. And so, guys, it's probably going to cost you more than $1,000 just to attempt this. And Susanna is in. Awesome, Susanna. So, look, I'm not even looking at the spots. That means there's probably 18, 17 spots left already. I guarantee there's probably more or less. But I really want you guys to pay attention, because this is a risk-free opportunity that we're willing to put our money where our mouth is. Wolfgang is in. Guys, if you're getting in, I'm in the chat box right now. I'm going to call your name out because I'm going to expect to see you in the members area working with us. Okay, Wolfgang is in, Susan's in, Beverly in. Could you really afford to stay on the fence? If you want the lifestyle, okay, if you want to travel the world, if you want to pay off debt, if you want to smash your alarm clock, like someone said before, if you don't want to pay more than $1,000 more, then we're going to raise the price. And if you don't mind losing over $2,000 in real bonuses, and then, losing tons of money trying to do this. Come on. There's no reason for you to stay on the fence, right? Get into program, okay, and work the system. And like Jennifer, you can actually see results, okay? We're doing everything that we can possibly do to help you guys. And I really sincerely mean that. So to sum this up, you're getting 35 plus videos showing you everything to be successful. We're dropping resources in the group of how you can do things simply with small designs, slap them on mugs, and get them up. With Slingly, we're showing you how to click a button up to Etsy and be ready to start selling. We're giving you 1,000 canvas and metal art designs. That's worth more than $1,000 right there. Exclusive access to the fulfillment, full mastermind coaching access. And you're getting Slingly automation system for 1 year free. That sells for $497 annually. Live 8 weeks over-the-shoulder training, and this is a real-world value of $8,694. All right, so some people are saying that the link may have some issues. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click this link one more time and show you. Okay, what you need to do is click that link, and it's going to pop up this Marketplace Profits order form. Simply fill out your details. Again, email me if you have any questions, and you could be in like the many people that we help make sales. Look, just a person who used Slingly did $187,000 in sales just using Slingly, and that was not even Etsy, all right? So you're getting that and the training as well. So, guys, get in. This is, like, ridiculous, all right? Barbara says, here I come. All right, so I'm going to check my spots. I got my phone out right now. Let's check the spots really quick. Remember, this is the one-time price of $997. Go to the link on your screen, all right? And you're going to get the most complete Etsy blueprint plus software and fulfillment package to date, plus all the bonuses. Once the webinar and our promotion expires, these bonuses are going to be completely gone, all right? So I'm checking out the spots right now. Okay, this is real-time stuff. Holy crap. Guys, we're down to 11 spots already. So don't be sleeping. 11 spots, and then I'm going to have to shut down the 1 year free access, okay, to Slingly. Okay, and you know what? I'm going to show you Slingly right now. So this is going to knock your socks off, all right? You want to see this? I'll show you this in real time. All right, so look, I'm going to pop out the slides right now. I'm going to break out my handy dandy little browser. Okay, so I'm going to click that. Let's close this out for a minute. Let's go over here. All right, so when you get to Slingly, you got a multitude of different options. A premium print catalog, a print catalog, and I'll show you first our print catalog. This comes packed with premium products that we have over 32 different SKUs that you can upload your design on and make your own product lines, or you can use one of the many thousands of designs that we have already loaded into Slingly. Okay, so say you want to sell a mug, one click to Etsy. So you want a unisex shirt, okay, in the police niche, one click to Etsy. Okay, all you need to do is this, guys. Say I want to sell this. So Slingly has a bunch of assets. Just want to show you what it like kind of looks like. Right? When you click this, if you made just a unisex shirt, you just have a unisex shirt. But if you made a product line, you'd have all your different products here. You can download images, and we'll show you what to do that with Etsy if you want to. But check this. All I have to do is click this one button. Okay, I'm going to click my Etsy stores. I'm going to click my test store because my other one is my actual live store that we're using on all the implementation trainings that you're going to get access to. We're going to set it as a unisex black shirt because it's the only setting we have. Okay, we're going to leave all our pricing the same because Etsy is a premium marketplace. They buy without discounts. And I'm going to click one button and upload this live to Etsy. So that's all you have to do. It's setting up your shipping. It's setting up your image. It's setting up your descriptions. But let's view what it looks like. So we're going to view it on the admin first. So this literally in front of your eyes just uploaded a product from Slingly that's going to be auto-fulfilled right to Etsy. And then if you click this button and you view it on Etsy, check what it looks like. So you have almost like a Shopify landing page. I mean, I remember I built a Shopify theme that almost looks just like this. And then you have your overview, you got your shipping, you got your description, you got your related items, you got your payments already set. I can't make this any more easier for you guys to get in. And remember, there's 11 spots left. But I didn't stop with Slingly there, okay? Because what you could do, okay, is you can come to our premium print catalog. So when you click that premium print catalog, well, guess what we got here? Okay, we got done for you women's high heels, done for you Tim boots, done for you tote bags, done for you socks, done for you flip flops. I mean, it's almost amazing what we got that you can actually click one button and get selling on Etsy immediately. All right, and Slingly also works with Shopify. So anybody out there with Shopify stores, you can do this and it's auto fulfilled there as well. Okay, so I can go on and on and on, but the best new thing is that you can click one button, and then you can make any of your products that you want. Just select your product type that you want to make. Okay, so say I want to make canvas. Okay, select whatever design. Okay, upload your image. Right, pick some options, and then all you have to do is create your product. And what it does there is under your own admin, you got your own products. Once it's created, you can come over here. These products are already created. These are your products that you have. You can upload those to Etsy, and you can get them sold. So, I mean, Beverly says, wow, that's incredible. This is 3.5 years of development every single day. This is what it looks like. 3.5 years of development every single day. So you'll be able to fill up a Shopify, Etsy store. And even if you want to do Shopify, you can fill up a Shopify store. Up to you. I mean, and you can basically get selling with listings that look as beautiful as if they were on Shopify with everything auto-fulfilled. And that's what Slingly does. So go to the link on the screen right now, all right? And you will get in. And you will get in. And I will put that in the chat box again. Let me put that in the chat box one more time. All right, so actually, before I put that chat box, I'm going to check the spots again. Give me 1 minute. Hold on 1 sec. All right, another 2 spots are gone, guys. This is going pretty fast. We're at 9 spots. Okay, because look, if you really are confident, then you can do this. And you will realize that $1,000 is petty cash to build a future where you can make hundreds of thousands of dollars. And if you understand that concept and you're willing to take a risk, because life is all about risk. Look, I took a risk, and I'm going to tell you a quick story before I get the shot back on. See, back in 2007, okay, I was, futzing around, doing some media buying, losing some money, trying to learn how to media buy. And at that time, I was doing banner ads and all that stuff. Well, I took my rent money and I went to an event down in Orlando, Florida, okay? And that event changed my life forever. I actually met guys, and that event cost me $997 to get the ticket, and it cost me however much it cost me in the plane ticket, plus food expenses and drinks, all right? So that was like my rent money, my mortgage money pretty much, and I took the risk to go down there. I didn't even know how I was going to pay my rent the next month, to be honest with you. But I met guys and I had confidence and I shook hands and I said, my name is Ricky Matega and I'm going, to do, I'm going to, make some deals with you. I didn't say it like that, but you know what I mean? I was so confident, right? Well, I met a guy that changed my life and he introduced me into a $25 million business and my life has changed. So we're opening the doors for you right now to get into a program where it could be almost a similar opportunity. Do you want this to pass or do you want to come back a couple of weeks later when it's $2,000? And then now you really need this? I mean, come on, guys. And look, will this get saturated? I don't think so. If you look at the chart, this is from Forrester, okay, which is a research company in the U.S., is expected in 2020, you're going to see $3.9 trillion e-commerce. I'm not even talking about retail offline. U.S. dollars spent, right? And Etsy is right now controlling traffic. The last time I looked, okay, at Etsy's traffic, they were doing 1.5 billion visits a month, something ridiculous, all right? And you guys have access to learn the ins and outs to do it. So you guys gonna have to get in, all right? So Nishant, do you want to come in and say anything about, why, you created the Etsy program and, and what people can expect? Actually, you know what, Nishant, I'm gonna give you the screen right now so you can show them about the course and everything that you put into it.
Okay, great, yeah.
All right, boom, take the screen.
Is actually show you the dashboard of the actual course where you can actually see basically all the content that we have for you guys. Actually, Ricky, if you just want to take the screen away for 1 second, I want to log in and get that going.